Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where last time Sultan Sunrise became one of the brainiest people in the entire of the known world. Only Caliph Muzaffar has a higher learning than our beloved Sunrise right now, and if we look over here we can see that it's a really close thing. So Sunrise has a learning of 48, Caliph Muzaffar has a learning of 49, so there is only 1 point in it. It's a really close thing for who can be the brainiest person in the world, but you know what, second place is not too bad. We'll take that and run with it, thank you very much. And it's great news for the lovely people, because of course we're now learning all sorts of new innovations nice and quick, and things are just generally better around the land with a very clever person in charge. So well done Sunrise, congratulations on your massive gigantic brain. I assume that's what's now under the Pope hat. I think if we were to take off the mighty Pope hat, there'd just be a great big brain in kind of the shape of the Pope hat, but a big brain that just fits very snugly under that hat. So well done Sunrise on your huge brain, very impressive indeed. And I think today, let's begin by focusing that mighty intellect on matters arising in our court. We can hold court, the little thing up there is reminding us that we can do so. So let's go and see what's going on around the realm, shall we? So let's hold court, absolutely. Are there 3 people? Yes, there are, just like normal. Okay, so who is coming up first? The air is thick with anticipation as my vassal Amir Shamir approaches me. My lord, I come with grave news, but with a solution to fix the problem. Okay, I like that. You've come with a problem and a fix. Why don't you just go and do the fix yourself? But okay, it's becoming increasingly clear that the Afars and the Dalaxian Bedouins are becoming more, perhaps even too, similar. It's paramount that we show them that it's us, Dalaxian Bedouins, who are the forefront of innovation. Okay, so he's worried that we're getting a little bit too similar in culture to the Afars. Okay, let's host a festival to celebrate our rich Dalaxian culture. Okay, so we really show off a bit. We get 350 prestige. The cultural acceptance between Dalaxian Bedouins and Afars decreases by 10%. So they become a little bit more distant. And when we could try to do that. We could try to do that because we do want to promote our Dalaxian culture a little bit. That could be quite good. Amir Shamir gains 40 opinion of us, and all the Afar vassals lose 10 opinion of us. Okay, how many Afar vassals do we have? I'm not entirely sure. You're Dalaxian, you're Dalaxian, you're Dalaxian. Oh, Yemeni. Okay, that's different. Dalaxian, Dalaxian, Dalaxian. Okay, a lot of people are Dalaxian. Not everybody, but we have got quite a high percentage of Dalaxian people, so that's quite good. So we could have a great big festival. That sounds quite nice. We could have an exhibit, which is just a toned down version of the festival. So it kind of decreases by 5%, the cultural acceptance, rather than the 10%. Or there is no need for us to exercise superiority over other cultures. I think maybe we would go for this top one. I think we'd sort of go, do you know what? Yes, we do need to make sure that people understand that our wonderful culture is the best one. So do you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's host a great big festival, shall we? There we go. Party ahoy. Okay, so next up, Sanctuary. My ally, the once mighty Jayasimha. Okay, so who are you? You're one of the Chauhans. Okay, I rise unannounced before my throne, now covered in filth and manure. Okay. The flatulent toad, my former heir Maharani Manaladevi, has ousted me from my realm and seized my titles. I have fled here in fear of my life. Okay, so hang on, who are you? So you are a foreign ruler. You do have the name of the Usurper. Also, you're 12 years old. Hang on. So this 43-year-old chappie here has been usurped by a 12-year-old. I mean, I'm almost impressed. That's quite good. Well done, you. I mean, okay, it's not very good that you usurp somebody, but, I mean, well done. For a 12-year-old, that's pretty impressive. At 12, I was probably climbing trees and falling out of them and stuff, so well done, you. Okay, so he's come here in fear of his life. He kneels before me. Unless a man as dreadful as yourself gives me a roof to live under, I'll soon be rotting in a ditch. Please, if you have any heart, grant me sanctuary. Okay, yeah, absolutely. You shall have a place right by my throne as my footstool. Okay, that's really horrible. So he joins our court. We get a hook on him. We get some court grandeur, but we get a big pile of stress because we're just, and we don't want to do that. He gets the nickname the Footstool, which is quite funny. And he loses opinion of us, of course, because we're using him as a footstool. Okay, or tell Maharani Manaldevi at once she will be ever so pleased. Lose 30 opinion. Oh, hang on, no. So he loses 30 opinion of her. And, oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. What's going on here? So she then imprisons him. oh, these are two options that I want a middle option. I don't want him... Hang on, this is a bit silly. I disagree with this game. I don't like these options. Okay, so we can either have him here but use him as a stool, which I don't think we would do, or we can go to her and say, hey, guess who's here? It's your former ruler. Look at that. He's come here grovelling around the place and he's covered in filth and manure. Ha ha ha, isn't that funny? So he would then lose 30 opinion of her for 10 years. All of his family would lose opinion of the 12-year-old who took over. He would lose 40 opinion of us, and then she would chuck him in prison because we've just effectively chucked him under the bus. He would then be a known criminal, so that's fine. He can go in the prison without any issues. She's going to really like us, and she's going to be our friend. But I don't think we'd do that either. Why would we want him to go and be chucked into a prison? I don't like either of these options. I'm very sad about this. Hang on. Are you good? Oh, okay. You're quite sneaky. You're quite a sneaky person. Okay. Would it be worth getting you on board and then possibly at some point having you employed as our spy master? Hang on. What's this? A dynastic kinslayer? Okay, you've murdered somebody of your own dynasty and you're a murderer. Okay, hang on. Right, hang on. And you're a torturer. Oh, now this is tricky, isn't it? Because I don't really like the sound of you. You don't sound like a very nice person. How many people have you killed? You've only killed one person. You've killed that person there, who presumably is related to you in some way, shape or form. So you have killed only one person, but that does make you a murderer, which isn't very nice. You're like a spot of torture, so I don't really want you to join us. But then again, we don't really want you to be angry at us, because then you might come and possibly try and murder us. So this is a bit of a tricky situation, but I don't like any of these. Can't we just tell him to go away? I'd rather have him just kind of clear off. Just go, no, do you know what? I'm not interested. This is something that I'm not bothered about. I don't want him to become our stool, but I don't want him to be chucked in prison either. But what's the best thing that we can do? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, okay, hang on. Do we want to go and find, her? So that's the current ruler. Yeah, the usurper. I mean, she's 12 years old. She's quick. She's going to be comely. She's got some fairly decent stats. But then do we want to chuck that man into prison? I want a third option game. Can I please have a third option? I'm not happy with this list of options here. Oh, hang on a second. It's not just any old 12-year-old who's ousted him from power. It's his own daughter. He's been chucked out of power by his 12-year-old daughter. Do you know what? I think that's kind of made the decision for us. I think we send him back home. I think this is a family dispute. He's clearly done something to annoy his children, and they've kind of risen up in rebellion against him. And I don't know what you've done. But you have to go and deal with your own children. Don't come here and try to become our footstool. That's not good enough. Go back home and sort it all out, please. Thank you very much. I mean, really, I did want the third option of I'm not so bothered, do what you like, but we have to do one of these. So, do you know what? Yeah, let's send him back home. We're going to kick him out of here, tell him to go home and just, deal with his family problems on his own. Just go and sort it out. Get around the table, get some tea on the go, have a nice chat. I'm sure you can sort it all out. So, there you go. You can clear off. He's immediately been put in prison, but okay, sorry about that. And then here we go. So, petitioner number 3. An ancient figure approaches my throne with a click and a tap of his cane accompanying each step. My lord, I am a genealogist, and you're aware that you're of noble origin. However, noble is not quite the same as divine or mythical. I desire to write a scroll which shall trace your complete lineage back to the dawn of history. For a mere few gold, we're at 224 right now, I can reveal the truth to you and the world. You're a true descendant of the legendary founders of this land. I mean, I think we are kind of related to the founders of the Dalaxian land anyway, because, it goes all the way back to Samira. But, okay, I don't need a piece of paper to tell me that. We pick up 75 renown, which is quite good, because that's quite hard to come by. Or, ensure the list is excessively long, we gain 14 court grandeur, but it costs us money. I think our court is grand enough as it is. I think we pick up the renown. So thank you for coming by, Quaword Camelid. Another Quaword. That name's popping up a few times. So thank you very much, but no, we're not going to go for that. We are going to get some renown, thank you very much, because that is quite hard to come by. And we don't need the court grandeur. We don't want to spend the money. And I think we know that we're kind of linked to descendants of this land. I think we're fine. So we don't need a piece of paper to tell us that. Let's have some renown. Thank you very much. And there we go. all back to normal. Splendid stuff. And we are on 1,093 renown already. How much do we need to get the next sort of dynasty perk thingamajig? Where is it? So we need 2,750. But it's not been that long since we picked one of these up, so that's ticking up quite quickly indeed. I'm quite happy about that. But yeah, okay, there we go. The alliance with that person has been broken because, of course, he's been thrown out of power, which is a little bit unfortunate. Hang on, are you sort of married to one of our children or whatever? I'm not entirely sure. There are some interesting nicknames going on around the place. So, of course, his daughter is the Usurper, and his grandfather, I think, was the Impaler. So, I mean, any other nicknames going on? Oh, there's another usurper. Okay, so 2 usurpers in the dynasty. Okay, you possibly should have seen it coming, but there you go. Right, that's been broken, but okie doke. So let's get time ticking on, and let's see what we can do. So let's get some more money in, and I think maybe we try to keep doing the upgrades around the place, get the buildings upgraded, get all the holdings upgraded to the maximum that we can do. And there we go. Look at that. Mud brick keeps, got libraries coming in, more money coming in. Gift Lovely People has increased our marshal. The knights have become a blade master. This is brilliant stuff. But I think as well, what we could do with some of the money is, over here in Medina does have a tier 3 castle, which is very good. And Medina does have a sort of a little mosque type thing over here that we've overlooked, but also Medina does have 2 empty holdings out in the deserts, in the hills. So I think, given that we control that sheikhdom, if we get 2 more things in there, that's 2 more things that we can look after. 2 more things giving us money and levies and more stuff. So I think maybe we save a bit of money and we get building over here. Maybe we could build a little town or whatever. That could be quite good. Okay. Right, hello, who are you? So you're the Caliph. Hang on. You're the Caliph of Ismailism. We don't really like you. Yeah, you consider us hostile, we consider you hostile. We're not the best of buds, but okay, he wants to write some letters to us. I mean, let's try it. Let's try to see if we can get some sort of acceptance going on. Right, so there we go. We'll do that. We'll have a little pen pal going on. I mean, ideally, it would be lovely if we could go over here and take that land. But yeah, we'll come to that in a bit. And there we go. Right, so we have our daughter-in-law, Yasmin, has given birth to its party's child. Okay, they're very good. A genius, and they're going to be pretty when they grow up. This is wonderful stuff. However, we do need to give you a name. So let's go over to the grand list of names as suggested by all you lovely people, and let's pick a lovely name for our child here. Let's call you Joy, because joy is a lovely thing, isn't it? Everyone loves to be full of joy and jolliness. So there we go. We shall call you Joy. That works out quite well. So may you grow to be strong and wise. Joy, there we go. Oh, crikey. Okay, hello there. I'm trying to do some land upgrades. If you could just leave off for a bit. Okay, right. So he wants me to pick what we can have a little sort of pen pal chat about. Okay, so we can discuss the finer points of etiquette, tell about friendship, or send him some money. We're not going to do that. So either tell him about, get him to tell us about friendship, or we can discuss the finer points of etiquette. Okay, he's very clever as well. He's really brainy as well. So he's content, he's arbitrary, and he's zealous. Etiquette. I mean, does he have any sort of things over here that make him really sort of formal? He's an insightful thinker. Do you know what? Let's discuss the finer points of etiquette. Why not? Let's have a nice chat about that, shall we? So, right, hang on. Do you know what? We'll wait for that to finish first. Come on. Finish doing your thing there. Oh, Dalat gained encouraged development. Oh, okay. I was pleased to see how invested you are in your passions. Your last letter definitely proves your skill in them. Since you have indulged me so, I must ask if there's anything I can do for you. Okay, so I'd like to continue doing this. Now this is what we want to do. It is diplomacy lifestyle. So a learning challenge to pick up diplomacy lifestyle experience. Because we want to get an awful lot of diplomacy lifestyle experience so we can get those perks, so we can get the true ruler perk. So eventually we can just ask people to join us rather than having to go to war with them and jab people in the heads with pointy sticks. So I think, let's do that. Let's keep on exchanging letters with that chappie there, and we do get 300 diplomacy lifestyle experience, which has put us almost to getting another perk, which is very good indeed. Right, okay, hang on. 645 money. And yeah, we've got the 2 holdings over there with nothing in. So there's a barony of that place there and a barony of that place there. So if we go to here, we need to construct a city for 340 monies. But that's it, we can do that. So I think let's invest in a city over there, look. And because, of course, we're very good at architecture and our court's going to set up that, that's been completed a lot quicker and a lot cheaper than normal. And then over here, can we upgrade that? Oh, hang on. Constructing in our vassals. Right, no. That chappie is looking after that place. Okay, we're not so interested in that then. We're not so bothered. Somebody else is looking after the mosque. That's absolutely fine. Joe, we'll leave that to be managed by whoever's got it right now. It's Vali Sadiq who's a little bit ill right now, but okie doke, that's fine. I'm sure you'll recover. Okay, so we can work on that thing over there, and there we go. A new diplomacy perk. Let's have Praetorian Guard, only because these 2 are a little bit useless, so we might as well get something out of that one. And we only need 3 more perks. Only 3 more. So how long does it take? Time to next perk, 3 years. Oh, okay. Right. That's quite a long time. Oh dear. Do we have any items or whatever that could possibly give us some diplomacy experience boosts? Because that's really, really slow. That's going to be a very long time. If it's 3 years to get each one... hang on a minute. Where are we? Go back to here. If it's 3 years to get that, and then 3 years to get that, and then 3 years to get that, that's another 9 years. I mean, that will mean that Sunrise will have to be around until he's, 70, 80 years old. That's quite old. Are you going to get that far? I do not know. The only thing is, I don't think we have anything in here which gives us diplomacy. I don't think we have anything which gives us a diplomacy boost. And we've got prestige, that's stewardship, that's learning, that's stewardship. Yeah, they're all good things, but they're not working how we would like. Botherations. Okay, right. Never mind. Can't do much about that. Unless we commission an artifact. Maybe we get somebody to make something and hope that it kind of comes out as a useful sort of, whatever it is, diplomacy experience boost. I don't think that's going to happen. That's going to be the longest of long shots. Do you know what? We're going to have to wait and hope that we get lots of opportunities to just gain experience like we just did with some letter writing or whatever. Okay, that's what we'll have to do. Right, money is pouring in again. Let's go back over to here, possibly. Do some more upgrades. Yes, it's been pointed out that we could now make ourselves the, whatever is the Duchy. No, not the Duchy. It won't be a Duchy, will it? Because I don't have duchies around here. It will be the Emirate of Mecca. We could actually create that now because we don't need to worry about succession and all that kind of stuff. The only thing is, as a Sultan, we can only hold 2 of those at a time. We can only have 2 Emirate titles, 2 Duchy titles to ourselves at any one point. Anything more than that, and everyone gets a little bit grumpy with us because we look slightly power hungry. So we would have to relinquish whichever one it is over here. Where are we? It's one of these over here somewhere. I forget which one is ours. It's somewhere over here, is it? Hang on a minute, hang on. Which one do we have under our control? So we've got the Sultanate title, of course. Nubia, yeah. Well, these are all the fancy Sultanate titles. And then we've got, the Emirate of Gondar. There we go. It's that one there. So we'd have to let go of that Emirate title. But I think we still have the lands underneath it, don't we? Yeah, so we've still got the territory underneath it. So we'd have to let go of that title to then have the Emirate of Mecca under our control. But then if we do have the Emirate of Mecca, we can make a new duchy building. And it's likely that in the future, we might have characters that are not quite as good at stewardship. So we'd probably want to keep those holdings over there and, of course, Dalak over here. They're our main ones. So it would make sense to then have the Emirate of Mecca under our control now. I think that would be quite good. What else falls under that? Hang on a second. Let's have a look. So Mecca is that one there. So the actual lands of Mecca itself. And then we've got Taif over there. And this place over here. Anywhere else. And that over there. So there's 4 bits to it. We'd have one. And then people would report into us directly. But I mean, right now, these people aren't reporting into the right ruler. Because we're not his rightful liege. It should be the Emirate of Mecca, or the Emir of Mecca. So I think maybe that's what we do, and then sacrifice our Emirate title down here. I think that'll be a better thing to do, because Mecca is significantly more important than those lands down there in terms of everything, really, in terms of religion and power and influence and all that kind of stuff. So how about we do that, look? Let's get this title created. We shall create that for 200 money, a mere pittance. What a bargain that is. But now, yeah, people are going to be a little bit grumpy with us because, yeah, we're holding too many duchies. So, yeah, we've got those 3. So I think maybe let's get rid of that. So, yeah, our vassals aren't liking us quite as much at the minute. Do you know what, actually, though? How bad is the hit on that? So hang on, go and have a look at you. So it's too many duchies, minus 15 opinion. Okay, so let's have a little look down the list here. I think most people are still pretty okay with us having those 3 duchies / emirate titles. Look at that. There's nothing below 50, and most of them are on plus 100. That's not too shabby at all. Do you know what? I think we keep it. I think we keep it for now. If people do question it, then it's fine. We'll sort it out. But I think we keep that for the minute, because that seems to work out sort of okay. Okay, there we go. Wonderful. And now we can go and do some upgrades over here. There we go. A little bit of admin. Because, yeah, now, because we have the sort of duchy / emirate title set up and it's ours, we can make ourselves duchy buildings. And these are very, very powerful things. And, of course, we're going to keep this. We're going to keep this because we're always going to be in control of Mecca. So let's have a look. What do we want to go for? So military academies. That does sound good, but it doesn't sound like a very sort of sunrisey sort of thing. Marches, again, that's about defence. Siege works, still a bit fighty. Royal Armoury, still a bit fighty. Jousting grounds, could be quite good, but it seems like if we had a fighty character, if we had Faddle, then that might have been what Faddle would have gone for. But Sunrise is more about sort of admin and that kind of stuff, so I don't think we'd have any of that kind of stuff. Blacksmiths, possibly that. That could be quite good. So men-at-arms maintenance comes down, heavy infantry damage and toughness goes up, spearmen damage and toughness goes up, archery grounds, not so bothered. Here we go. This is the kind of stuff over here. Tax offices. Some lovely, lovely tax offices and 10% tax from all of the holdings in that duchy, which includes Mecca. And Mecca makes quite a lot of money. Mecca makes 11.52 money. So another 10% on that, and the 10% on that place, and that place, and that place, and that place. And of course, all the other places as well. It's the duchy that could make a very, very handsome pile of cash indeed. And it does seem a very sort of administrative thing to do. Leisure palace, I don't think we'd possibly go for a leisure palace because we're temperate. It's okay. Enjoy things in moderation. You don't need a palace. Just have a little kind of a leisure, so a leisure shed. A little leisure shed out in the garden. That's going to be fine. So, yeah, we don't need a whole palace to do that kind of thing. I think that is what we're going to go for. I think we go for the tax offices. Let's get some lovely, lovely money. Of course, it's to do with, gathering money and all that kind of exciting stuff. Admin and spreadsheets and accountancy. And that's what Sunrise likes. He loves a bit of admin. So, do you know what? Let's get some tax offices underway. And then what happens if we upgrade them? So we can upgrade them 15% increased holding taxes. And then the top level is plus 20%. That's going to make a huge difference. Okay, right. Let's get time ticking on and let's get our tax offices set up over here in Mecca. I think we should call a hunt just to try and bring Sunrise's stress level down just a tiny, tiny bit. Right now he's on 74, which is okay. It's not terrible, but if he goes up a little bit, if one of his friends dies or whatever, that's going to push him over and he's going to have a mental break, and then we might have to pick a negative trait. So I think we go on a hunt right now, bring stress down. Also, it does help him watch his weight a bit. We don't want him to become obese in his later years, so a hunt keeps him nice and lean and slender, which is very good. So here we go, 93 money, which is an absolute bargain. So let's go and do that, shall we? We've got loads of money right now, so let's go and have a little bit of a hunt. And then also, with the remaining... In fact, do you know what? No. Let's sort the hunt out first, just in case we need the money to sort something out whilst we're out and about, to pay people off or whatever. A rampaging stag. Just as my vassal, Emir Abdul Jalil Nycresta Hill, we hear it. The snapping of twigs, the rustle of branches, birds screaming in fright. They are heralds announcing its arrival. A massive stag heading straight for us. Oh no, there is a prowess challenge, which could possibly result in us being dead. Yeah, a 23% chance of us dying. We're not going to do that. Okay, so we could either kill the thing, and then we get a hunting trophy for 0.5 prestige per month. It's not worth it. We could get injured, or we could end up quite dead. We could get him to do something. So, yeah, we spend 150 prestige, and he gets hook on us, or no harder to handle than a jilted courtier. Okay, so we gain friend of animals for 20 years. The character has an uncanny ability to handle animals. Maybe we just go for that. Just kind of dodge out of the way and go, nope, not going to bother with that. It's too big. And then we become a friend of animals. Does that mean we can get a dog? Because we haven't had a pet for ages. It'd be lovely if we could have a pet dog or a pet cat or a whatever, a pet camel, whatever. Just a pet something would be nice. Yeah. Let's just kind of dodge out of the way of that thing. I don't want to don't want to get somebody with a hook on us, but yeah, I don't want to die either. So we're just going to move out of its way and let it do its thing. Okay, there we go. A somewhat unexciting hunt, but it's all done. No more events. Absolutely wonderful. And we pick up a massive load of prestige that we don't really need or have any use for. But there we go. I mean, maybe at some point in how long is it going to be? If we reform that and go to here and just pick anything, can we do that? So, yeah, our culture established a new tradition too recently. We've got to wait until the 12th of February, 1280, before we can then get another tradition established in the Dalaxian culture, which would then be a very good use of all of that prestige. So that's what, 3 years away? So we can wait 3 years and then use up some of that prestige, because I don't see what else we're going to use it for. So that's absolutely fine. Gift, she's come to the end of her education with us. Oh my goodness me. She's got a stewardship of 1. She is terrible. Okay, right. So she does have, however, a 4-star education trait in diplomacy. So she's a very good diplomat. She's just not very good at anything else, really. Oh, dear. Okay, never mind. Oh, no, we've got to find spouses for people. I keep forgetting that that's a thing that we have to kind of go and sort out. Okay, do you know what? For now, I'm sure it's fine. Let's get time ticking on. I want to get those things built. And then also, yeah, we do have some money. So let's go and build some things. Let's upgrade the camelry, because camelries are quite good. So that's going to give us... Oh, if we upgrade it from 3 to 4, camel markets gives us money. We get money. We get a good improvement to various bits and bobs down here for our men-at-arms. But yeah, we get some actual cash for that. Yeah, do you know what? 243 money, absolute bargain. Yes, please, let's get some fancy camel markets. Oh no, right, okay, we need to decide how to treat Fadl's leprosy. Our son has leprosy, of course, and it's not looking very good. Is it making him very unwell? Yeah, his health is poor, and he is ailing. That means he's on the way out, isn't it? Okay, right, what can we do? Be cautious. Do no more than what is necessary. The time has come for drastic measures, no treatment, or leave it up to him. I think maybe... we go, do you know what? You're important. You're the player A. You're going to inherit many, many things. We need you to be, as capable as you can be, given your condition. The time has come for drastic measures. Let's possibly try and sort this out. Let's have a quick check of you. You are a renowned physician, and also you're a herbalist, and you have a learning of 23. I think you should be okay. You're a pretty competent doctor. So I think, let's do this. The time has come for drastic measures. We need you to be really on the ball with this, surgeon, because if it goes wrong, it's going to be bad. So let's try some stuff. Hang on a minute. Okay. Right. Okay, so he got greatly reduced disease symptoms for 5 years. That's good. So he's now feeling fine. But he's also wounded, and now he only has 1 leg. So his learning has gone up by 1. Because I assume he's learning all about how to handle having 1 leg. So it's making him a little bit more sort of aware of the world around him. But prowess comes down, natural dread comes down, attraction opinion comes down even more. And he's wounded, which does give him a severe health penalty. So his health is fine now already. So when he gets over his wounds, his health should be okay. Okay, all right, there we go. And that's quite good. That's quite good. I mean, it's a shame he had to lose a leg, but at least he's feeling a bit better in himself. I mean, there's not really a good answer for that one, is there? There's not really a good kind of response for that. But there we go. At least he's kind of sticking around and it didn't get any sort of significantly worse. Okay, somebody's climbed up to Pie's window. Is that you? Oh, you need you need a husband. Okay, somebody, Amir Bahir, is climbing up to her window and it's all getting a bit naughty. Please don't do unauthorized stalk letter writing. It'll get you in trouble. Right, hang on a minute, hang on. Can we go to the notify? Because it probably says people can get married. 5 family members can get married. So pie, sunrise, nicer, present, and gift. Okay, fine. Let's go and sort out spouses for all of these people. So top of the list was Pi, and I think Pi should marry Krishna Chauhan, this chappie here. They're both brave, which is quite good. They can both have a chat about being brave together, and they're both geniuses, which is very handy. So of course, if they do get round to doing stalk letter writing, the children will also have the genius trait, which is very handy indeed. So I think we go for you. So let's sort that out. Matrilineal, absolutely. Would you like to come over here and you can get married and it shall all be lovely and we can have a big old party and I can wear a nice new hat. No, I don't want to wear a nice new hat. I'm going to keep wearing my same hat. Okay, there we go. So that's one person down. And have you immediate... Hang on, are you good at fighting? Ah, okay. You're not too bad. You are not too bad at all. Oh, okay, that's quite good. I didn't notice you were callous. But never mind. I mean, you know, she's stubborn, you're callous. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, okay, on to the next. Sunrise. Okay, let's have a look at you, Sunrise. You're gout-ridden. Hopefully you can get over that. But, okay, right, let's go and find a wife for Sunrise. I think Sogolon Sane here is a very good candidate. She's not got the best stats in the world. I mean, they're not terrible either, particularly diplomacy. That's quite good. And, of course, if they are married, that will help Sunrise out a bit because he's only got diplomacy of 7. So that could be quite useful. But more importantly, they're both quick, which is very handy. And they're both zealous. So they can both be zealous together, which is very good. So I think let's arrange that. Thank you very much. Don't need it to be matrilineal. Okay, is there anything we need to know about you? Nope, not got any secrets or anything. Okay, so sort that one out. And then whilst they're doing that, Nicer. Okay, so Nicer is one of our knights as well, are you? You're our grandson through Shola. Okay, that's fine. Right, here we go. Let's do that again. Can we find a suitable candidate to marry you? What about this person here? Andali Gania. Pretty good stats going on. You're a genius and Nicer is a genius, so that's quite good for the children. But also, you're both arrogant. So you can both be really arrogant together. That sounds quite lovely, doesn't it? There we go. So yeah, that'll sort that out. So again, just send that proposal. Let's just tick time on a bit just to make sure that they are accepted. So yeah, there we go. Wonderful. And then Sunrise. Okay, so that's 2 more sorted out. And then present and gift. Okay, so present. You're actually pretty good. Present is pretty good. Okay, so let's find you a wife. Okay, there's not that many candidates that we're not related to, which is a bit of a problem. We don't want to go down that route. We don't want to marry our grandson to one of our granddaughters or our great-granddaughter, because that way madness lies, literally through inbreeding. So let's not go down that route. So we're left with this one person here, Parween bint Hafiz Rabadid, but they are quite good. They're quite good. So they're compassionate, which is quite nice. I like that. And they're a genius. And their stats for somebody who's 9 years old are pretty impressive. So present, you might have to wait a while, but that's okay. You can be patient, can't you? But yeah, he's a genius, she's a genius, which means, of course, that the kids will be geniuses when they get round to doing the whole stalk letter writing thing. So there we go. Let's sort that out, please. So confirm that one. Let's just get that sorted. So tick that one off. There we go. Another wedding. My goodness me, all the wedding presents. Oh. Hello. Quite satisfied. Okay, hang on a minute. We'll come back to that in a second. Chocolate has been asking me for a wooden sword for a long time, and I told him I would get him one in 3 months if he displayed more focus in his studies. Okay, so hang on. So this is Fadl's... right, okay, yes. This is another son of Fadl that we are the guardian of. He responded that he was fine with his current dedication to his studies, reward or no reward. Okay, so he could keep content. What are you going down? Stewardship. Okay, that seems to be fine. So you can keep content, which is okay. You can make him fickle, or you can make him trusting. Okay, hang on. What is the best option for what we kind of want him to do? So diplomacy up, that's no bad thing. Intrigue comes down, of course, because you're trusting. You could be fickle. What does fickle do? Diplomacy up, stewardship down. Not that. Or content is intrigue down, learning up, stress loss up. I mean, what would we do? Gregarious, temperate and just. I mean, possibly we all learn to live with our lot in life. That's relatively temperate, isn't it? So if you know what, you don't want too much stuff. You don't need the wooden sword. It's okay. You can cope without the wooden sword. Be nice and temperate. I don't see us making him fickle. Possibly trusting. because we're gregarious and you want to trust the people that you're spending time with. Do you know what? No, absolutely fine. Keep content. That's okay. Right, and now finally, let's go and find a husband for Gift. I think we go for this chappie here, Aleaman Sane. So he's got the genius trait. She doesn't have any of the brainy traits at all, but that's okay because she's got comely. So that does mean that the kids might possibly be geniuses, or they might possibly be comely, or variations thereof. So that's quite good. It's not guaranteed, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Stats are pretty good, which will be quite good for Gift, because Gift is not gifted with some very good stats, apart from in diplomacy. But I do like the fact that she is impatient and he is impatient. So they can both be impatient together. They can, stand there tapping their feet and looking at their watches and muttering about how late the bus is or whatever. And they can do that together and it'll be fine. So there you go. Match made in heaven. So yes, please sort that out. Matrilineal marriage. Let's see if you accept that. I hope you do. And I think tax assessors have been constructed in Mecca. This is wonderful. Okay, right. That's all sorted. So now all the people that can be married are married. And now, over in Mecca, have we got the tax building in? Yes, we have. We've got the tax building in. And for a mere 300 monies, we can upgrade it. We can upgrade it to the bailiff's office for another 5% holding taxes over in Mecca, which is wonderful. So yes, please. Let's work on that. Let's get some good money coming in from Mecca over here. Oh my goodness me, Shola has given birth to another daughter. You've got many children as it is. My goodness me. Okay, right. So here you go. Another child. Right, let's give you a... Now, hang on. First things first. Let's check what you like. A genius and you're going to be beautiful. That is absolutely wonderful. Okay, right. What should we call you? I think we'll call her Jolly, because being jolly is lovely, isn't it? If you're all jolly and happy, people are going to find that nice. So there we go. We'll call you Jolly. Welcome to the world, Jolly. Right, 303 money. Camel markets have been constructed. Oh, there's a crusade. Oh, and look, there's the Pope with one of his reserve hats. That's his Wednesday hat, I think, because we've still got his Tuesday hat. Catholic rulers, invigorated by a call to arms of Pope Eugenius, have started to gather a large host of zealots to wage a crusade against all enemies of the cross in Sardinia. More and more fanatics are drawn in every day, and what will soon be a mighty army of the cross assembled to bring war upon our lands. We can only pray that Allah will grant Emir Adam the courage and fortitude to stand against the tide of infidels. Okay, right, hang on a second, hang on. Sardinia, so whereabouts are you in the world? You are all the way over there. And they're having a massive holy war for a tiny bit of land. Okay, Allah protect us from these infidels. When does that begin? Launches in 16 months. So quite a long time. If we pledge our support, so right now, it's 16,234 people on the side of Pope Squad, and then about 7,000 people on our side. I think possibly we pledge. Let's go and join in, shall we? Let's go and join in on the defensive side of another Catholic Great Holy War. But this time, we might actually go and help out a bit more, because we didn't really help out very much with that one over there, did we? So how about we go and do this one properly? So we shall pledge, and because we have 52,500 people at our disposal, that does somewhat skew the results back into our favour. There we go. That's very exciting. Okay, there we go. We need to make sure we have some money for that then. So I think if we just go and spend one more thing... Oh my goodness, Snuggle has given birth to a son. So many names. Okay, right, you're a genius. What should we call you? Because you're a genius, let's call you Brilliant. I quite like that. You're going to be brilliant. So there we go. Welcome to the world, Brilliant. So here, I think we upgrade one more thing possibly, and then we save the rest of the money to go on our little sort of defensive crusade thing with. So what do we want to upgrade? What would we like to do? Hang on, have they finished working on that yet? 17 months left. Botherations. Okay, never mind. How about over here then? Why don't we upgrade the libraries over there? Tiny bit more money, some control growth, piety, all that kind of stuff. That seems like a good thing to do. Doesn't it, for Sunrise? Kind of, get some more educational stuff going on. Pilgrims' quarters. That sounds very lovely. So yes, please, we'll have a bit of that. We could possibly do one more upgrade. Got 15 months to save up some money, so we should be okay. How about Uzfan? What can we do over in Uzfan? We could upgrade the Weavers. Oh, we've got another fascination sorted out. This is brilliant. How about, yes, let's get the desert agriculture upgraded so we can have well springs. That sounds like a good thing to have. And holding taxes up by another 2%. That is very good. How long is it going to take for that thing? Only 8 months. the tax offices are going to be upgraded before we have to go on our wonderful big defensive crusade thing. And we've completed another one of these innovations. So which one was it? Court officials. Domain limit goes up by 1. That's really handy. Not so much for Sunrise right now, because he does have quite a lot of stewardship, so he's quite good at sorting out holdings. But I think in the future, for characters who are not quite so good at stewardship, having that free +1 holding, that could be quite good indeed. So there we go. What do we go for now? I mean, possibly we could go for sappers, because that's almost complete. And I think he would be aware of that. So it's either some fancy cloaks, not so bothered about that at all. Renaissance thought is to do with development. Promissory notes is development growth up by 10% though. That is quite good. That is quite good. And of course, the more developed our places are, the more money they generate because it's all more organised and structured and all that kind of stuff. Maybe that is what Sunrise would go for. A few people have said, can we go and finish off old bits of research? I think it's all done. I think it's all complete. Yeah, it's all sorted out, particularly those really old ones. So yeah, we're only on these ones here, the late medieval ones, the only ones we have left to choose from. I would love to get sappers done, but I don't think that is what Sunrise would go for. I think he'd go for that. I think he'd go for promissory notes, whatever they are. An evolution of earlier banking systems, paper promissory notes allow our citizens to quickly and safely trade goods and services across large distances without being weighed down by heavy specie? What's that word there? I don't think I've ever seen that word before. Specie, I thought it would be, but that doesn't make sense. But okay, so paper money effectively. So like, sort of IOU note type things. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So 6 years. Can we get that done before you pass away? We haven't had the notification saying you're going to be dead soon. So yeah, but you are ailing. Oh no. Okay, right, well, there we go. We can't do much about it, so we shall tick time on and see what happens. What have we got? Yeah, 13 months until the crusade begins, and we spent some time with Emir Muhammad. That's quite nice. We walked the town together, tossing coin to the poor and forgiving a daring pickpocket. A few acts of charity and forgiveness can truly ease a stressed mind. After this short break, I was once again ready to take on my duties. I'm lucky to have a friend like Emir Muhammad. Okay, so we lose 29 stress. We're down to 9 stress. That's really good. That's very, very good indeed. Oh, crikey. Okay, my granddaughter Cuddles has given birth to a daughter. Right. Okay, fine. Let's go and pick yet another name. Hang on a minute. You're a genius and you're going to become... Okay, right. Let's find another name. I think it's time we have a kitten back in the dynasty. We did have a kitten a while back, but they passed away some time ago. So there we go. Kitten can come back into the dynasty. That's all very good. There we go. Welcome aboard. Faction targeting us has disbanded. That's quite encouraging. How are we doing with the whole sort of converting religion thing? 5 years. 5 years for you to work on that. That's going to take a good long time. Emir Samir, our spy master, 18. Do we have anybody better? Hang on a minute, pause time. I was going to say, do we have anybody better who is also a powerful vassal? And yes, we do. Emir Bernard has 30 intrigue. 12 more points of intrigue than Emir Samir there. And Emir Samir is, he's 58 years old. Emir Bernard is 60. So, they're about the same age. I think we get Emir Bernard in because he's much, much better at the job. Okay, let's reassign you. He's going to get a bit grumpy as Emir Samir, but sorry, we've got somebody better in now. I mean, have we got the right people in terms of this? So, stewardship, yes, that's fine. Scone. Oh, we've put Scone into that position already, have we? Chancellor, I think cold drink is about as good as we're going to get. Yeah, 32. So you're the best for that. And then Prince Hattan, Marshal. Can we order it by Marshal? Okay. Prince Hat is 23. Emir Samir, who we just got rid of, I think it was, 25. And also he is a powerful vassal, whereas Prince Hat is not. So we could chuck our brother out of the marshal position and get Emir Samir in. Is that what we want to do? But he is a powerful vassal. And he's a bit grumpy with us right now. Prince Hat is not a powerful vassal. Do you know what? Let's do it. Sorry, brother of ours, you can go and do some other duties, it's fine. Yeah, it's going to lose 20 opinion of us for a little while, but that's okay. So Emir Samir can go in and do that. Possibly we should have just kind of swapped roles, but never mind. That's all sorted now. They go a little kind of rejig of the council just to make sure that it is working as best it can. Well springs have been constructed in Uzfan, pilgrims' quarters. That happens so quick. That happens so very, very quick. How are we doing over in Mecca? That thing is almost done. 20-something days. Emir Quaward has got a sparring blade master. Let's finish that off. Court jester, Sunday roast. Okay, right. My jester Smile is known for his fantastically entertaining insults, and as it happens, he is standing face to face with my niece Snuggle. I am just in time to hear a particularly scathing roast. You abhorrent strumpet and obnoxious boor. Your unrestrained emotions and brashness are legendary. I had a wonderful evening with good company up until now. Ooh, he's called the naughty word, Smile says, as if possessed by Shaitan, who's like the equivalent of the devil, I think. Snuggle's face is red, but she knows that I am watching, so she manages some pained laughter. Okay, hang on. So either of these, we lose stress. So that was a very good roast indeed. So we have a laugh at our niece's expense. Okay, so she is through. And Nap, who's passed away. Okay. So we lose 22 stress, and Snuggle spends 150 prestige. Or we say, don't upset Snuggle, you are most serene still. Okay, so we lose 7 stress, and she likes us a bit more. And I think maybe we would say, don't upset Snuggle. I think we'd be a little bit offended that you're calling our niece that word there. It's a naughty word. We don't want to say that. Yeah, please don't upset Snuggle. Don't do that. Please be nicer. I mean, yeah, it's fine. Be a jester, but just don't be that mean. Okay. So now the bailiff's office is done. Can we upgrade it to its final form? The magistrate's court. Yes, we can. For 375 money. So do that. 10 months' time. 20% holding taxes from the Duchy / Emirate of Mecca. And we've still got 356 money left to spend on other lovely things. Okay, hang on. I think what we do then, let's go down to Dalac. Let's upgrade something over in Dalac. Why not the port? That brings a bit more money in, and development growth goes up as well. So do you know what? 281 money on that, and then we'll just sit back and just let the money roll in. And by the time the crusade begins, we should have a big pile of cash to fund our troops. Okay, Coins has given birth to a son, and he is a genius, which is very good. Okay, let's pick a name for you. Okay, so given that she's called Coins, and she does have a sister called Gold, why don't we call her son Silver? I quite like that. That works out quite well. And there we go. Silver's quite lovely. It's very nice to look at. It's all shiny. So there we go. Wonderful stuff. Silver Ibn Coins. Lovely people. That works out very well indeed. My alliance with that person there of some emirates ended since Princess Nuela and Emir what's-his-name are no longer married or betrothed. Oh, okay. What's happened over there then? Okay, he's not dead. They must have been divorced. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. I mean, you're 48 years old. Can we find somebody for you to marry? Is it worth marrying for an alliance this time round? Just to get that sorted out? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Hang on. What can we get for alliance power? So top of the list is Amir Pacha IV, the linguist. Very fancy. Of the Shaybanid Emirate. 18,000. That's not too bad at all. Or we've got the Raj over there for, what's that? 11,000. I mean, 18,000 would not be too bad at all. Whereabouts are you in the world, though? You're quite a long way away. And if you do call us into wars, it is going to get a little bit kind of fiddly, isn't it? Whereabouts are you in the world? You're even further away. The Zirid Sultanate is 11,000. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's sort of a tiny bit closer. And you've got still 11,500 people. And then down to 7,000-ish for a duchy over there, which actually isn't too bad. That's quite near. Look at that. We've got that land there. So we could just nip through here and go across the sea, do a bit of boating. I mean, do we go for you? Although then you're going to be a secondary spouse. And we don't really want that. Do you know what? John, we'll sort that out later on, I think, because we do have a holy war coming along in 3 months' time. Got a great big crusade happening. So let's make sure that we focus on our crusade first. Get that sorted. Defend the lands that we're defending over wherever it is. There, is it? Here? I forget where it was. So sort that out. Oh, that's one alliance done because the chappie's dead. Okay. What did you die of? You died of old age at 66. That's very sad. Okay, so that's one alliance kind of down the drain, but never mind. We do get a diplomacy perk. We shall have benevolent intent. Sway scheme power up by 30. We haven't had to use a sway scheme for absolutely ages because we're quite popular, but here we go. So the crusade is going to begin in 20-something days. Pi has given birth to a son. That did not take very long at all, Pi. My goodness me, very keen to do some stalk letter writing. You have got a stewardship of 30. That's very impressive. Okay, right, what should we call your son? Hang on a minute. Your son is a genius and he's going to be comely when he grows up. Wonderful stuff. Right, okay, so what should we call you? Given that Pi is really, really good at stewardship, I think we should call him Prophet, because Prophet is very lovely indeed, and we're making quite a lot of it. So there you go. Welcome to the world, Prophet. How are you? And the war is about to begin in a matter of days. Oh, hang on a minute, just before the war begins, somebody's going to pay homage to us, and it all works out absolutely fine. We get some money to help us out with the war effort, which is quite handy, and we get some renown and all that kind of stuff. Right, here we go. So, Crusade for Sardinia. The hordes of infidels, rallied by Pope Eugenius, have begun their march on Sardinia. These savage warriors, clearly inspired by Shaitan, will ravage our lands and slaughter our people without mercy if we do not stop them. For the good of all Ashari faithful in Sardinia, we must prevail. Allah protect us. Okay, so a big pile of gold and piety and prestige has been divided out. Pause time for a second. Let's have a quick look at the numbers. Oh, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Pope Squad have got quite a lot of people in. 206,000 military strength compared to our 115,000. And about half of that, just under half of that, is us. Oh dear. Right. That is not very good at all. That is quite a big thing. Okay, where are we fighting for? Where is Sardinia? Okay, so across the... Oh my goodness me. Look at that. There's a lot of red up there. I was looking down here thinking, oh, they're attacking us, but no, they're on our side. The blue's good. That's a lot of people attacking us. That's a lot of people. Oh, hang on. Hang on. England doesn't exist. There's no England. They've fallen to the Holy Roman Empire. There's a tiny, tiny bit of Wales. Good job, Wales. Very impressive. The Kingdom of Wales is still there. And Scotland is still there. Very impressive, Scotland. But no England. England has fallen. Oh, well, that's quite intriguing, isn't it? I mean, Ireland isn't looking too great over here either. Big chunk of it taken over by the Holy Roman Empire. And yeah, a big chunk of Wales as well being sort of taken over by the Holy Roman Empire. But yeah, look at that. No England. Although, it's quite good to see that, the Isle of Wight down here is putting up a bit of a fight. They're not, taking any nonsense. They're not part of the Holy Roman Empire. The Isle of Wight just remaining independent. That's quite good. That's quite exciting. I haven't really looked at the world map so much. Oh, it's a total mess. What's that? Vovdisseminania. Wow. Okay, so I don't quite know what's going on there. Sweden is hardly anywhere. Norway's quite big. Denmark is quite big. West Slavia is over there. France here is a little bit kind of all over the place. Spain is all broken up into all sorts of shenanigans. Okay, right. So, but yeah, England is not a thing. England does not exist right now. Okay, right. Hang on a minute. So, we are going for Sardinia, which is over here. Okay, so that's what we're fighting for. So I think we raise our troops as far as we can over here, I think. And we're going to have to go sort of that way, have a bit of a stroll, and then go over there. Although, Alexandria is in red. So hang on. You're Catholic over here. Ugh. Okay, right. I didn't realise that we had Catholics on the doorstep. Right, hang on a minute. Where's the raising flag? There it is. There's a raising flag. Hello, raising flag. How are you? Right. Pop our raising flag over... hang on. Do you know what? We can pop it up here, look. Because we've acquired more land over here, which is very good. So, okay, we'll have that there. And then let's raise all just there. And we'll put time on nice and slow. And we'll just see how much we can raise before we then start going into debt. Because we don't want to be too much into debt. But we do need quite a lot of people being called up. So minus 52, minus 49, minus 43. This is what, about 15,000 people. Right, okay. So about 30,000 people, and we're running at a loss. But only a little loss. So that's okay. So if we let it run on a tiny bit more, 32,000 people is minus 23.6. Go on, one more lot. Minus 34 money every month, but we can have 35,500 people raised. Okay, stop gathering. That's going to have to do for now. And then, yes, I think we head over directly to here to try and do some defence. Where's Pope Squad? Can we see where Pope Squad might be? I'm not entirely sure. How about for now, we pull up over here maybe? So pull up over there and just see what's going on. So make your way over there, please. That's going to take an absolute age as it is, I think. How long is that going to take? 5 months. My goodness me. Right, okay, get over there then. 5 months of doing some fun, wandering about and some boating. Lucky you. And just a quick check, both of our holy orders are participating in the Great Holy War, which is very good. Ah, that village centre has been constructed. So over here, hang on, where is it? Over here, we now have a little village centre. It's not our village centre. It's not ours. It's gone over to Vali Fadil. But we get a percentage of that. A little bit of that will trickle up to us. So that's quite good, though. We have another holding over here. And then, of course, we can build more things in it. We can upgrade it and make it better. And that will filter through to us as well. But, okay, right. That's good for now. Let's see what we can do over here. So, 360 money to get people onto a boat. Right, we're running a catastrophic loss all of a sudden. Oh, because we had to do 2 boat trips. Oh, no. Right, okay. That's really bad. That's really bad. Minus 254 money is very bad indeed. Okay, gift has given birth to a son. That's wonderful. Hang on a minute. Let's check that out. You're quick, which is wonderful. Okay, right. What should we call you? Nice and quick. Do you know what? Let's call him Quick. That works out perfectly fine. There you go, Quick. You are quick. Yeah, we need to sort out the money issue because that's quite bad. We must stop the villain behind this. Somebody's trying to kill one of our knights. That is bad. Yeah, we pay for 2 boat trips. Hang on. Pause time. We do not want to have another boat trip because if we've pulled up here, so we're going to have to spend some more money. So how about we go in and do some... Oh, we're going to have to pull up over here to start with because we don't want to go directly into combat because then we've got a massive disembarkation penalty. Oh, no. Okay. We will win decisively, but yeah, our owner is slightly in debt. I wouldn't say we're slightly in debt. I would say we're horrifically in debt. Although the magistrate's court is in, so maybe we can get a little bit more money back from Mecca, possibly. We're going to have to join the land over here. So right, we're having a bit of a fight, but there's a lot of us. Chocolate has been asking me for a wooden warrior for a long time. Oh, okay. Has he not already got that? So it's fickle or trusting now. I thought we did that one already. We had a similar thing before. Okay, so we can be fickle or he can be trusting. I think we're more likely to make him trusting. So let's take a bit of a stress here. And Chocolate, become more trusting, please. Right, so a fight has happened. That's pretty good. They're all piling in on us. And we are possibly going to lose because we have just disembarked. We've got a massive disembarkation penalty. And they're throwing many people... Oh, I see. Like that, is it? Where's all of our buddies? Nobody came in to help. Everybody came in across the top. And oh, look at that. The people are pouring in. All the Catholics coming in. Okay, we've been well and truly defeated there. Oh my goodness me. It's an annihilation. Okay. Somebody's trying to kill Mariam. That's Fadl's wife. That's bad. Okay. We've just been quite heavily beaten in combat there. Where are we slinking away to? We're going to make our way all the way across there. Yeah, that was quite a bad defeat. We lost quite a number of people. Although we're not losing quite so much money now, which is good. Okay, new recruit. Okay, so who is he showing off? Eordans. Okay. Ooh, Eordans is very good at fighting. Yes, you shall serve me. Absolutely. Come and do some fighting, please. We could do with your help right now, I think. I mean, hang on. What are the numbers looking like? 26,000. There's 4,500 there. Yeah, our side haven't really turned up for the fight. Our side haven't really shown up, I don't think. How are we looking now? I mean, we are horribly outnumbered. We're horribly, horribly outnumbered. Okay, let's charge back into battle. Let's go over here, look, and we'll see if we can pick on some slightly weaker people. Somebody's trying to kill one of our knights. Oh, hang on, no. It's Vikramaditya, the son of that person there, who's plotting against one of our knights. Okay. you're just wandering about. Okay, fine. Hopefully he won't murder him. That'll be quite nice. Allied combatant slayed. Emira Ram has died. Oh, so our people are being killed. Oh, this isn't good at all. Hang on, why are you... Oh, hang on a minute. These guys are slinking away because they've just been beaten up. We're going to try and sneak in, do a fight, and then run away again. Although... Oh, it's just all over the place, isn't it? This is absolutely all over the place. Right, we've unsieged something, which is good. So hooray for us, but we're on minus 73%. It is brutal. Okay, right. Come over here. Have a fight with them. Let's see what we can do. Right. We can at least win possibly one fight, maybe. There we go. We've won one fight. It's down to minus 70. Oh, no. Right. 13,000 people are pouring in. We're already involved in a fight. This is going to be bad. We are going to get very humbled here. Oh, there's 20,000 people coming in from it. Right. As much as we can put up a valiant defence, I suspect maybe it's all over. 12,000 of our buddies up there aren't even going to make a difference. There's 12,000 there, 10,000 there. Oh, dearie me. Do you know what? On the positive side, at least we're making some money every month now. Oh, no. Iglas died. Did you die in combat? I don't think you did. Okay, various people are being killed. Cold drinks become a fighty person. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dear. Right, I think we're going to run away up here. I suspect by the time that we've got up here and had a little sit down and a cup of tea, I think maybe the war might be over. Because there's just, look at this, 12,000 of them just sitting in some boats. 3,000, 2,000, 10,000. Gold is plotting against my daughter-in-law, Mariam. I mean, you are evil, Gold. You are quite evil. Can we chuck you in prison for that? Can we imprison you? No, it's an act of tyranny. Even though we know that you're trying to kill somebody. Okay, let's not do that then. Bernard has died from his wounds. Oh, no. This is... If I press the right button, it would help. Right. We've lost the spy master. Botherations. Okay. Is there a good... do you know what? You can come back in as the spy master. And then martial-wise, let's get... Oh, no. 22. You're a powerful vassal, so you can come in as well, please. Oh, dearie me. Right, this war is not going well at all. Can we... I mean, are they coming up here? They're not coming up here quite so much, but there's just so many of them. Just the volume of people pouring in. Right, let's go back in over here and just see if we can't catch them off guard ever so slightly. So pop down to here, look. Go, hello, we're going to have a fight with you guys. Hope that nobody... Right, we won that fight. I think now quite a lot of people are coming back in. We're on minus 92%. Oh, we're going to lose this one as well. One of our friends has died. Gift has given birth to a son. Okay, what have we got? So we've got Quick, and we've got Fat. Quick was only named at the start of this war. Crikeys. Okay, so Quick. Okay, what can we call you? You're comely. You're going to be, but not Quick. We're going to call you Gravy, because gravy is very lovely. I do like a nice bit of gravy. And all of these names are coming from the list of names, except for Quick. Quick didn't. Quick just seemed like an appropriate name for the time. But Gravy was suggested by somebody out there. One of you lovely people put that name forward. And I like gravy. I like lots of gravy. Some really good, thick, nice gravy is very good. So there we go. We shall call you Gravy. Let's go back to our inevitable defeat over here. Do we have anybody left? Not really. And I think the war is lost. We're on minus 92%. I think what we do is, let's just wait for the war to end. We just need to wait for the war to finish, and then we shall disband our troops, and we'll just go home, because this hasn't worked so well. Cuddles has given birth to a daughter. Okay, fine, you're club-footed, a genius, and you're going to become me. Okay, right, what can we call you? I think we'll call you Lullaby. Lullabies are very lovely, aren't they? They're quite nice things. So there we go, Lullaby it is. Welcome to the world, Lullaby, Bint, Cuddles, lovely people. And I think, yeah, we don't really want to send our people down here, do we? Oh, crikey, we haven't got a master of the horse anymore. Samir has died from his wounds. Scone has died of old age. That alliance has gone because... Alma Scone has died. Betty has died. So we picked up some stress. She died of old age. Our friend Manala Devi has died. Oh my goodness me. This is a terrible time. This is the worst year ever. 1281 is just abysmal. Okay, and we're going to lose this war as well. I think we just let the war go. I think we just go home. I don't want to get on a boat, though, because it's going to cost us loads of money, but we can't disband the troops either. So we kind of just have to wait around until the war is done. Okay, we need to get a Master of the Horse in. We haven't got a commander of that army either. The Khan is dead. Okay. Is it the end of Mongol aggression? Hang on, what were the Mongol Empire doing? They came back a bit. They came back quite strong. They did kind of collapse at one point, but they've come back with a vengeance. Okay, have to keep an eye on that. Can we just end this war here? Oh, good grief. Right, okay, Jaheira, you're intelligent, that's really good. Right, what should we call you? I think we'll call you Peaceful. That's quite lovely, isn't it? When things are peaceful, all nice and quiet and calm. I do quite like that. So there we go. We shall call you Peaceful. And it goes well with kindness as well, doesn't it? Peaceful and kindness seem to go together. So there we go. Wonderful. Welcome to the world, Peaceful. Right, can we just finish this war? Oh, so one of our people... Oh, the Spy Master's dead. Scone died, of course he did. Hang on. Which one of our powerful vassals is good at doing sneaky stuff? Nobody. Okay, right, let's put you in then. The food taster can also be our spy master. Welcome aboard, Ali Ozan. Right, here we go. Let's see if we can just end this war. Look, it's on minus 92%. We're just going to hang around over here because I suspect we are woefully outnumbered. My daughter-in-law Yasmin has given birth to a daughter. She is a genius. What should we call this child? Let's call her Butterfly. Butterflies are very lovely things, aren't they? They're all little and pretty and delicate and very nice. So there we go. We shall call you Butterfly. We have named quite a lot of children. Right, we're on minus 100%. There we go. We lost the Holy War. I think it was inevitable. Even though we had, a good force ourselves, I think it was everyone else that couldn't quite bolster the numbers. So we did try our best, but alas, in the end, it did not work. So we lost in the war. Oh, dearie me. What was that? They got money. 6,642 gold was divided amongst the participants. Is that ours? I don't think we get that. So here, Ashari's fervour has increased by 30 because everyone's a little bit angry that we lost. Okay. Hello, why do you punish us? But more importantly, can we please send our troops home so we can make some money? Because my goodness me, we are horribly broke right now. Right. That was quite devastating. Lots of bad things happened whilst the war was going on. Some of them linked to the war, some of them not. Friends dying, relatives dying. But, there we go. So we've now lost that. So we now have the Kingdom of Sardinia and Corsica, which is Catholic. Oh, dearie me. The Catholics are getting quite strong, aren't they? There's quite a lot of Catholicism going on. I don't quite know why we didn't have everybody over here joining in and everybody over here joining in. Because if we'd have had all that lot, if we'd have every single Ashari person joining in, surely we could have had a good go at defending against the Catholics. I mean, that must be a lot of Ashari people on board. Oh, that was Ashari, but maybe they're doing their own thing. I don't know. Okay, right. Well, there we go. That was a bit all over the place, wasn't it? Good grief. That was very involved. I think, though, we finished all our building work. So let's now get all our troops topped back. Oh, my goodness. Right. Okay. As much as I do love all this, it is getting a little bit daft with the amount of children we have to keep naming. There is going to come a point where it's just going to become, I'm just going to go, right, that one, after an ancestor, a name, whatever, just anything. But, okay, right now, you're going to be beautiful when you grow up. Okay, what can we call you? Let's go to the list of names. I think we'll call you Chamomile, because chamomile tea is very lovely indeed. It's all very calming and relaxing as a lovely cup of chamomile tea. So there we go. Welcome to the world, Chamomile. Please don't give us any more children to name, because it feels like we've named 5,000 children this time round. Okay, so our troops are building up. Everything is building back up. It's not looking very good right now. You've turned up to do some homage stuff. That's really good. Right, and we're out of debt. Oh my goodness me. You've died of old age as well. 1281 has not been a good year for the realm of the lovely people. Lots of people have died. We lost a war. There was a lot of bloodshed. Oh my word. Okay, right. Do you know what? Let's just try and get a little bit more money in the treasury. Another child. Oh, good. Right, what can we call you? You're going to be intelligent. I'm comely. That's wonderful. Let's give you a name. I think we'll call you Dawn because your dad is called Sunrise, and of course sunrises happen at dawn, so that makes perfect sense. So there we go. Welcome to the world, Dawn. Can we please have no more children being born? Oh, gained a level of fame. Oh my goodness me. We are now a living legend. Sunrise is a living legend. He is a religious icon. Oh no. Oh no, and we are going to die within the next year. Okay, pause time for a second. We can pick a new perk. we can pick inspiring rule. It's a bit pointless because we'll never get down to true ruler. It's going to take us another 3 years. You're a couple of years short. Oh, this is all very sad. Okay, so Sunrise has achieved the rank of living legend and is a religious icon and has done amazing things, but his time is very much up. And I think on that bombshell, we will wrap things up for now. But that does mean that next time we're going to see the end of Sunrise. He's been around for a good long time, 74 years old. But yes, he knows it in his bones that death is coming for him. So we're going to have to wave goodbye to Sunrise next time. What do we do with the hat? I don't know. I don't think the next person should wear it. That's Sunrise's hat. Sunrise got that hat. We'll just keep that. We'll put it in a museum or something. But okay, there we go. I mean, it's been a little bit kind of crazy this time around, apart from all of the naming of the children, which is getting, I will admit, a little bit bothersome. It's getting a little bit needy, having to name every single child that appears all the time. But there we go. So, yeah, we've kind of done quite a lot of upgrading of things around the place. And when we are trying to top our troops up, so we can see what money we get per month once everything's topped back up. But I think, yeah, we'll pause it for now because, of course, at any point during the next year, Sunrise could die. So we don't want that to happen. So I think, yeah, we've had a bit of a war over here that didn't go entirely according to plan. But yeah, the big thing is that, yes, we have done lots of upgrades to our land, particularly over here in Mecca, where we have the wonderful magistrates court increasing holding taxes over in Mecca by 20%, which is huge over there. That's a massive pile of money that we're getting from there now. So that's really good. But yeah, we'll finish up for now. Come back next time where it's going to be the final appearance of Sultan Sunrise. His time is up. The end is nigh for Sunrise. Soon the sun shall be going down on his reign. So we'll see what happens next time out when we come back. But it's going to be very sad, I imagine. But there we go. Let's see how we get on. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This robotic arm has salmonella on it. Okay, so we've got two things that are diseased. Be warned about tutorial robot. He's all sort of retro and adorable. I think he wants to destroy humanity. Hungry humans, come and order some food. 74% efficiency. Oh my goodness. Wow. There he is. There's a murderous robot face.